this was about unsigned short int. Let me talk about signed short int. Let me talk about signed short int. Let us suppose when I declared a variable like this, signed short int I. Okay. Sir. When we have unsigned short, then within 16 bits, total possible values are 2 to the power 16, which is almost 65536. Now, I need to divide this total possible values into positive as well as negative. That means what we will do, we will distribute half of these values in positive and we will distribute half of them in negative. So, let me do that. What is the half of this? What is the half of this? Sir, half of this would be 32768 and 32768. Okay. But coming to negative number, the largest negative number is -1 and it will goes like this. Okay. Sir, if total we have 32768 negative numbers and we have started from -1 in this direction, what is the last number? Sir, -32768. Of course. That is so. This is all negative number possible. Okay. What about this? Sir, in total we have 32768 positive number, but we have to start from 0. That means if I need to distribute these many values and if I have started counting from 0, then what is the last value that goes? Sir, last positive integer value is 32767. Sir, how many are they? Sir, what is the count of these number 32768? Try to understand. Sir, can we store 32768 in signed short integer that will take 16-bit? No. Please make your concept clear. Okay. What I did again. Sir, with 16 bits, total possible values are 2 to the power 16. I will distribute half of them. That means 2 to the power 16 divided by 2 in negative and 2 to the power 16 by 2 in positive. What is 2 to the power 16 by 2? Sir, one less power, that is 2 to the power 15 here and 2 to the power 15 here. But coming to negative number, we are starting from -1 in this direction. That is why -1, -2 and the last number would be -2 to the power 15. Okay. But sir, in positive number, we have to count 0 also. That is why, what is the last positive number? 2 to the power 15 -1. So try to understand. If I ask you what is the range of signed short integer? Sir, it is nothing but -32768 to plus 32767, or you can say -2 to the power 15 to 2 to the power 15 -1. This number is 1 less than this. Okay. Again. Sir, for unsigned short int, how many values are there? Sir, we have 16 bits. With 16 bit, for every bit, I have two possibility. For 16 bit, we have total 2 to the power 6 possible numbers or 2 to the power 16 possible numbers. Okay. And we are starting the counting from 0. That is why it goes till -1. Okay. 0 to 2 to the power 16 -1. So this is the range of unsigned short int. When I talk about signed short int, then again with 16-bit, total possible values are, sir, 2 to the power 16. But I need to distribute these value in negative as well as in positive. Okay. Sir, we will equally distribute. That means I will do, sir, half values in negative and half value in positive. What is this? Sir, 2 to the power 15 value in negative and 2 to the power 15 value in negative as well as in positive. Sir, in negative, we are starting the count from 1, that is minus 1. So, what is the last value? The same, that is minus 2 to the power 15. But in positive, am I starting from 1? No. If I had started from 1, it goes till 2 to the power 15. But because I had started from 2 to the power, I had started from 0, that means, sir, what is the last positive number? This or this? Sir, of course this. This is not allowed. That means, sir, what is the range of unsigned short? The range of unsigned short of, if I say it is of 2 byte, then the range of unsigned short is minus 2 to the power 15 to 2 to the power 15 minus 1. If I'll say signed short, then the range is, sorry, I did a mistake. This is about signed, and this is about unsigned. Then started from 0 till, okay, sir, what is the range of int? What is the range of int? Let us assume int take 4 byte. Why I am saying let us assume? Because I already told you that C is standard, even C++, C and C++ is standard, don't tell anything about the maximum size or the size of a data type. Although it tells about the minimum, what should be the minimum size. Okay. So the size may vary from compiler to compiler. What I am discussing over here is as per GCC environment. That is the most typically used environment. So, sir, int. Let us assume int is of 4 byte. And we will talk about, first we will talk about unsigned int. Let us suppose I declared unsigned int I. That means only positive values are allowed. Okay. 4 bytes means how many bits? 32 bits. With 32 bits, how many total possible values I can represent? Sir, we can represent 2 to the power 32 values. But are we starting our counting from 1? No, sir. We are starting our counting from 0. That is why, what is the last number? Sir, 2 to the power 32 minus 1. Okay, so what is the range of unsigned int? Sir, this is the range of unsigned int. But on the other hand, if I ask you what is the range of signed int I for the same number of bytes, let us suppose 4 byte, then what is the total possible values or possible outcomes? Sir, 2 to the power 32. I need to divide all these possible value into positive and negative and positive equally. That means first I will do half of this number. What is this? Sir, it is nothing but 2 to the power 31, 2 to the power 31. Okay. Sir, in negative, the counting in reverse direction start from minus 1. That is why it goes till exactly this number, minus 2 to the power 31. But in positive, we have to start from 0. That is why the last positive number or biggest positive number is 2 to the power 31 minus 1. Okay. That is why if I ask you the range, then the range is minus 2 to the power 31, which is half of 2 to the power 32. That means 1 less power to 2 to the power 31 minus 1. Why this minus 1? Because in positive, we have started our counting from 0. So, this is the range of signed integer. Okay, sir. So, let me generalize the concept. Let me generalize the concept for integer data type, whether it is long or anything. Long, sir. If you ask me that n bits are allocated to any integer type, whether it is short, int, long int. Don't worry about that. Okay. Then with the n bits, what is the total possible values that can be generated? 2 to the power n. Okay. If you talk about unsigned, then, sir, if we will talk about unsigned, then, sir, in case of unsigned, we are starting our counting from 0. That is why, what is the last number? Sir, 1 less than this number. Okay. Because we have wasted one number in 0. But in case of signed, we need to equally distribute these possible numbers among positive number and negative number. Sir, let me make the half of it. That is 2 to the power n divide by 2 here in negative, 2 to the power n by 2 in positive. What is this? 2 to the power n minus 1 here, 2 to the power n minus 1 here. Okay. But in negative, we are starting our counting from minus 1. That is why it goes till exactly this number. Okay. If I ask you 1 to 100, how many are they? 100. If I ask you 1 to 10, how many are they? 10. If I ask you minus 1 to minus 10, how many are they? Again, minus 10. Okay. But in case of positive, we have to start from 0. That is why, what is the last number we can represent? 2 to the power n minus 1, minus 1. So, what is the range here? Minus 2 to the power n minus 1 to 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 1. So, this is the range of signed integer, any type. And this is the range of unsigned. No matter whether n is 64-bit, 32-bit or 16-bit. So, let me generalize this concept. I hope everything is clear now. Please note it down. Please note it down carefully. Sir. So, similarly, we can compute the range of any data type. Sir. As of now, you said character data type take 8 bits. Then, what is the range? If I say internally character hold integer, what is the range? Sir, if it is 8-bit, then if you talk about unsigned values, how many are they? 0 to 2 to the power 8 minus 1. That means 0 to 255. But if you talk about signed, then what is the range? Sir, minus 2 to the power 8 minus 1 to 2 to the power 7 minus 1. That is minus 128 to plus 127. So that's how we can compute the range of any data type that support integer inbuilt. Okay. Sir, what about float values and double values? Don't try to understand, don't try to derive the formula for them. We will see later on how things work. Okay. But let me give you an idea about the range of different data type. Just take a screenshot of this. Or just note it down somewhere, because it will going to help you in GATE as well as in coding as well as in competitive programming. Note it down. Sir, as we have discussed, if it is 8-bit, char, what does that mean? If nothing is there, signed. That is why minus 128 to plus 128 minus 1, that is 127. How we can compute? Sir, minus of 2 to the power 8 minus 1 to 2 to the power 7 minus 1. Okay. Sir, unsigned. If you talk about unsigned, see the range. Almost. If we are only trying to store the positive values, then almost the values got doubled. Range in positive got doubled. Okay, sir. Done. Sir, for short, we have already discussed. For unsigned short, we have already discussed. That is overall values. How many overall values? 65536 values are there. And if you start the counting from 0, it goes till 0 to 65535. Okay, sir. Done. Sir, what about integer? Sir, 32 bits. How much? What is the range? Minus 2 to the power 31 to 2 to the power 31 minus 1. Approximately, see, this is the sign of approximation. Sir, approximately it is minus 2.14 to 10 to the power 9, and approximately, because there is minus 1, approximately it is plus 2.14 to the power into 10 to the power 19. 10 to the power 9. Okay. Sir, when you say unsigned int, see the range. Sir, almost it gets doubled. 2.14. If we double it, it is almost 4.28. So, what is it? Sir, doubling the range. Long. Sir, it is almost minus 9.2 into 10 to the power 18 to approximately 9.8 into 10 to the power 18. See the ranges, and please note them down. As this will help you. You must have an idea that how much bigger value we can store in particular data type. For example, if I ask you long, sir, approximately this is the range. Approximately this is the largest value we can store. 9.2 into 10 to the power 18, such a large number. What if I ask you, if we need to store value which is bigger than this, then you need to create your own data type, or you have to use third-party libraries. We will not discuss about third-party libraries here because this is not what being asked in GATE. So I hope you must have taken the screenshot. If not, please take the screenshot. Okay, sir. Let's see something about short integer. Sir, how we can declare a short integer? We have already seen that we can declare a variable like this: data type, identifier, and a semicolon. Okay, that means if I need to declare a unsigned, if I need to declare a signed short, let me discuss. Sir, can we declare a variable like this? Of course, it is not wrong. Why? Because, sir, short is only for integer data type. It is not in float data type as well as it is not in character data type. That is why it is enough to say that I is of type short integer data type. And by default, sir, we didn't provide anything. That means neither signed or nor unsigned. That means, sir, if you don't specify anything, what a number can take? Positive as well as negative. That means by default it is signed short integer. So the first notation of a signed short is something like this. Okay, sir. Sir, can we do something like this? Of course, explicitly you can write signed. That is why it is perfectly okay to write something like this also. Done. Sir, can we write something like this? Short int? Of course you can write. Here you are specifying that short is of type integer data type. It does not mean it is using both short as well as int. No, of course not. So this is perfectly okay. But as we didn't mention whether it is signed or unsigned, by default it is signed. That means it is okay. Can we explicitly write here signed? Of course. So signed short int I. Okay. Sir, can we write something like this? Signed short I. Of course, we have already covered it. So I hope everything is okay now. These are the 4 declarations for signed short integer data type. But if I talk about unsigned short integer declaration, then the very first thing is, sir, you need to specify unsigned. This is mandatory, unsigned. Short I. Perfectly okay. Sir, Can we write unsigned short int I? Of course. So these are the declaration for unsigned short integer and these are the declarations for signed short integer. I hope things must be clear now. Let me give you a brief description about this lecture. First thing you need to remember is, sir, C standard don't say anything about width of a data type. So don't ever use to mug up that integer always take 4 bytes or integer always take 2 bytes. When the standard is not saying anything, things boils down to what compiler have decided. That means it is compiler dependent that what is the size of integer and what is the size of short or any kind of data type. So don't remember or don't mug up that short always take this many bytes or integer always take this many bytes. It is compiler dependent. What I have discussed is most frequently used, what most of the compiler use. Basically, I talked about GCC environment, GNU compiler collection, GNU compiler collection. Sir, how we can find the range? That we have discussed thoroughly. Sir, we have two types of number, whether it is signed, whether it is unsigned. When we talk about unsigned, almost we can store twice larger value than we were able to store previously. I hope we have discussed it. Sir, what is the maximum value we are able to store in signed? 127. But now we are able to store a double, that means twice larger value. For example, again, sir, in signed, what is the maximum possible positive value we are able to store? Plus 32767. But when we make it unsigned, sir, almost twice value. So this is the range you need to remember, or not remember, but just note it down somewhere so that you must have some notes, because this will help you in GATE as well as in coding as well as in competitive coding. So let's finish this lecture. So till then, bye bye, take care.